Hey, welcome back to the wonderful podcast. I have a topic today that is a little bit questionable and spicy. Let's go! Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. C'est la vie, Natasha here. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend so far and a wonderful week so far. It's another Wednesday topic, and this Wednesday topic has a lot to do with my current situation, which is long distance drama. Basically, like I mentioned in certain episodes before, if you did not listen to all the episodes, guys, go back and listen. And by the way, subscribe also, because I got all the time bonus content, and if you don't subscribed, you don't have access to the bonus content, and the bonus content is spicy, and the continuing of it will be also spicy. Like I mentioned on many bonus content, I was single when I moved to this country, but the main reason why I was single was because I thought my relationship was over with the father of my kids, and I was like crying and disappointed, and I wanted to just make a fresh start, move out of the country completely with my kids. I'm not the kind of person that will ask you for child support if you are not ready to do it yourself. And if you don't want to take responsibility for your kids yourself, I will still remain cool with it because we are still bonded to the child. But I will not go front and back with you because I just don't feel like it. I am tired of drama, and I'm not a drama person if it's coming to this. Anyways, I moved to another country and I started my life again with ups and downs, like I explained to you guys every single time when something happened in my life. You guys know. I decided to continue with my life, but here goes. The man of the house wanted to have another chance. We are far away, so it's not easy to keep that relationship going. But at the same time, we are learning a lot from each other because we are far away. So I was like, okay, let's give it a shot. Now, the last 6 months, I had main issues concerning my document, when it's gonna come, and all these things. And I had a huge disagreement with him. And me personally, I was like, he's not consistent enough. He personally, he's think I'm expecting too much for him, especially because he's not there. And me personally, I am thinking that you can do a lot of things. You can do a lot of things to help the person out there you think you want to spend the rest of your life with, or you think you're in love with, or you think that is an important person for you. You can do a lot of things even if you are not in the country. That was my opinion, and he thinks it's not the case. And unfortunately, that's where the topic comes in. I don't expect you to spoil me with money and gifts and all these things. It's not my love language. My love language is, are you a man of your word? Do you keep what you say you will keep? If you tell me, I will help you financially from this point to this point because I cannot do it afterwards, and you keep your word this way, fine. But if you tell me I will do it, but you don't do it the first time, I will swallow. When you say it, also you explain it to me later on, it wasn't working and so forth and so on, I will forgive you. But when it happens the second time, fool me once, you cannot fool me twice. This is the kind of things that from his side of view seems like I am judging him. But from my side of view, I am like, I just set my boundaries, because at that time, the last thing that I wanted is to be disappointed. The last thing that I want is to be disappointed. The last thing that I want is to have somebody, when I call the person, instead of motivating me, for example, the person talk negative of what I did. Which I'm like, hey, I am standing on that. I stand it, I take accountability, and it is what it is. these are the little things that for me consistency is important. When I call you and I need some good words, we can talk together about the situation, and maybe we can laugh about other things. And when I need your help, you are there for me. And when I ask you to do me a favor, you don't do the favor in 2 weeks later when I don't need it anymore. These are things that may affect the trust when you're in a distance relationship. That's why me personally, I just want to know, guys, what is your opinion about long distance relationship in general? Because I saw online that people are not really fan of it because of trust issues. People are not really other people are accepting it because they are used to it. Other people are thinking if there's no other way, they will do it, but they definitely need to see each other again as soon as possible. And other people saying it's not possible in their case. They need their partner right at the corner. So please, just a little reminder on the side. Please leave a review, leave a comment, please, on Spotify, or a comment on iTunes. I will really appreciate to know your opinion. And if you're on Buzzsprout or on other social media that I am in, C'est la vie is everywhere. Just check on it. You will go right away and leave your review, or you will go right away and subscribe and download. You can also download on Amazon Prime. So I am a little bit everywhere, so you will not miss C'est la vie, and you can even see it with a microphone. Found long distance relationships, when they begin first as a not long distance relationship, and then because of work, or because of moving to another country, or because of situations that you can really come out of easily, these kind of relationships, they are going to struggle. There's a difference if you started in a long distance relationship already and then you guys come together. And there's also a difference when you started together and then you start in a long distance relationship. My issue is we started together. We were in the same city. I was still living in my own place. Then I moved to his place in one of his rooms in his apartment that I was basically renting, so that we are closer together and see how it works together. Then, after we officially break up for the first time, I moved to another country. And now we are trying long distance relationship from different continents. And that's something that I must tell you guys, I really underestimated. If I wouldn't have a child with him, somebody asked me this before, if I wouldn't have a child with him, would I still give the effort to try it again? And my answer was, because I know him when he's face to face with me, I would try it again, but not often like I'm doing now. And maybe we'll give him a second chance, but not really a third chance, because after 3, for me, it's over. Because the first time can be a mistake. We always make mistakes. The second time can be a reassurance, okay, now after the second time, if a third time comes, it's out. Because you have the mistake, we accept it. The reassurance is the guarantee for you not to F up again. But then you make it the third time, guy, that means you are doing it in purpose. You don't want to change. Move and let my husband come over, technically. And if I was not with a child from him as a bond, I probably will not give so much effort after the third time. Probably not. That's the thing. But because we have so long history, almost 10 years of history with a child, and with I was thinking of an engagement and a marriage passing by. That's something that it's hard to let go. Even though now I understand more and more, it's better to remain best friends or friends in general than to be in each other's life. That's the fact that I have right now. I am not completely done yet. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So that's why I'm really, since almost 10 years now. It's not 10 exactly yet, but almost 10. I am into it since then, and there comes a point in life when you just have to put the trigger. And now I did this after the 6 months. Now I did this, I put the trigger, and I was like, either you go with me this way or you go with me that way. And while you think about it, I just I just separate myself from you now. You do your thing, I do my thing. When you're ready and you have the decision, that's the only time I take you back. If not, do your thing, I do mine. That's the current situation that I am now. Situation like this, like I mentioned in early episodes, if I have crisis, or if I have doubts, or if I have anxiety, or if I have depression, or if I'm frustrated, in general, I just don't want my children to see it or to feel it. So I always impress myself mostly on my own, or when I call my friends or some family members. But when I do this, I am it is mostly in the night, or when I'm very, very close to when I'm in general, when I'm alone, when I'm very far away from them, from my kids, and I can't just impress myself without them knowing. Some people say children are always realizing everything, but till now my daughter didn't say anything, and my son, he probably don't care. So I don't really know, but I try my best not to put it in front of them, so that they cannot think about it. Basically, it's not their worry, it's my worry. So I am a very emotional person, and now that I have this situation with a long distance relationship, well, my main issue with long distance relationship is also you always have the feeling you are not falling in love, like love is disappearing because you don't see the person that much. And that's what I have also. I mean, even though we are writing almost every day, and from time to time we have phone calls, I can't stand this FaceTiming anymore. I can't stand it. I can't stand this FaceTiming anymore, this writing anymore. I was used to see him almost every day. So the fact that we have this long distance relationship now, and we want to try it again, it's really bothering me. I don't know if the bond is that strong, because I mean the foundation is there, but I don't know if the foundation is enough. And every time when you don't have nothing to say anymore because he's not here, he cannot experience the same thing that I have to tell him what happened, so that hopefully he has the same feeling. But most of the time it comes very different. It's really, I don't know, even laying down ground rules, like we said to each other, we try to communicate every day. Even if it's a text or a note or a call, we really want to try to communicate every day. But this communicating every day, I'm not somebody who has her phone all the time. My phone, sometimes I give it to my son. He can play some games on my phone, and it's the most of the time with him. Or when I'm working at night, I'm not allowed to use all the time my phone, so it's mostly hidden. So, and when I'm on during the day, I'm sleeping, or it's with my son. So I am not really that addicted to my phone, I can stay like 3 days without, no, not 3 days, I think it will be too much, but let's say I can make 48 hours definitely without touching my phone. And I already tried it 24 hours and it wasn't a problem. That's why I can guarantee I can make 48 hours without touching my phone. If I have to, I am. If I don't have to, I'm not using it. So the other thing is also, in my current situation, is when I moved here, we were not together at the time. That means my goals that I started to make with my vision board and everything start to be different than his goals that he has. So when we started to communicate about future plans and everything, one thing of my vision board that is still the main important thing is that I said, now I'm ready to settle down, so I will focus to get married. So that means I will go out more often, visiting places more often where I'm not going and where I'm not used to go, but I'm not going to go in the club or a party or something, but I will generally go to places that I like to go, where I know I can meet people, like networking events, things like that I can meet people from the business perspective and also maybe for the relationship perspective. And this is something that is very important for me, and this is something that made me also understand some other things. It's not easy to communicate it with somebody that when you moved here and you spent almost a year here and had plans and vision and somebody wants to come back in your life. It's not that easy to combine it again, to put both things in the box again. There were arguments, there were compromises, which is okay, but when you guys don't have the same thing in mind, there is the problem there. And that's when argument starts. That's when we don't know what to say. That's when misunderstanding starts. And yeah, that's also when communication is very, very important. And my thing is, I'm a communicator, but I'm a straight shooter also. That means if it gets to a point where we don't find a solution, I will tell you what I want, and I don't expect you to accept it, but I will just tell you what I want, and then you can see if you are ready to manage it or not. And yeah, that's so complicated it's really complicated to explain how I feel right now, honestly, because there is a mix of emotions. On the one hand, you are already #single mom. On the other hand, you yeah, but at the same time, the father is still in their life. He's not physically there, he's not financially there, but he's there through messages and phone calls. The other thing is also, I'm not allowed to travel until I got my documents. So me personally, I am celibate since I traveled here, and I will remain this way also, because I'm very, very challenging myself. Honestly, I really want to go. I really want to see how far I go. This is weird when I say it to a friend. She's like, that's not normal, but I'm like, yeah, for me that's normal, because I really want to see how far I go with my celibacy. And my goal, of course, is to get married and then have this intimacy again with somebody that I really care, because I don't want to make mistakes again. We make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Nobody is perfect, but you can correct it. And even your body structure, you can correct it if you remain, at least according to the statistics. I don't know if it's true, but according to the statistics, if you remain at least 5 years without any penetration and any sexual contact, your body regenerates down there. So basically, you regain the strength, the bonds, everything down there gets more back to the way it was. You will not be a virgin again, no, but you will have back your, I say, softiness. Let's say it like this. So, and that's why I want to go through it. I'm not 5 years yet, but I'm on my way there, and I want to have that day definitely special with my future husband. And the support system also, because of the long distance. My parents are also long distance, so I don't have that much support from their side. And because I'm on my own here, I can really have like a bucket list with him, or a fixed status with him, or something like this, because it's everything in the air and nothing is really. I'm a planner. I need to plan. I need to organize, but everything is like in the air. Nothing is planned. Nothing is like vision oriented. Everything is like just do and we see how it works. And this is something that I'm not used to, and I don't like this kind of situations. I don't like this kind of feelings. I mean, if you have something and you really want to go longer with what you have, you need a plan, you need an organization, you need a structure, and a basic structure which helps you improve. And that's something that I really would love to see and really would love to understand. So in my case, I hope for the best, and I hope that everybody sees it also this way. In my case, I hope that I can find that structure, because I think that's why we have all the time our ups and downs, and we don't come to the same with the same level, because relationships are hard enough, but long distance relationships are the hardest in my opinion, because even if he cheats, I would not know. For example, I don't believe that he does it, but at the same time, he probably would not think to remain celibate like me. I mean, he's a man, right? Or does men or can remain longer celibate? I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know. I just trusted what he tell me, and I hope for the best. That's the thing. He never cheated on me, and I never cheated on him. We still have the same. I think we still have the same love, but it's fading away because we don't see each other. And there is also this kind of, we don't have a structure together. We don't have a plan for the future together, which makes me nervous. And that's why I said, okay, I'd rather step out until you have a plan, and then you will take me along. And that's it, actually. And that's why I believe 100%, if you have a long distance relationship, for real, before you guys start, is make a plan, know where you guys want to go. Maybe you lean on support in the family and friends if you have it, because I don't have family, but I have friends that I can lean on and they give me tips. And create like a bucket list for you guys, because this is also important. And if you guys had a relationship before when you were together, and then you start to have a long distance, don't forget to send voicemails and nice messages and everything. After a period of time, it will get bored. You will get bored. I'm not gonna lie. You will get bored after a period of time. But it's worth it if you know that the person is the right person for you. And that's where I am right now. I know that it's the right person, but I know he doesn't have a plan for us. So I want him to have a plan before I move on with a structure. I need a structure. I need a bucket list. I need a vision to believe in it, to, even if I'm here, to plan on it, so that I can move on with my life, either with him or not with him. And that's where I am now, and that's what I will see in the next couple of days. I will let you know, guys, if something has changed at that point. But for now, I'm single. I will let you guys know. As soon as something else has changed, you guys will know. Thank you so much that you took the time to listen till now. Thank you so much for helping me. getting my emotions out there, getting my diary basically out there through the audio version of my podcast. C'est la vie, c'est chaos podcast. Really, it's going through. It will go through topics, ups and downs about current situation. It will go to my current situation. It will go about latest information that comes out, latest news that comes out. So we will have a good mix of everything. And I can't wait to talk about another topic with you guys next week. Next week we are entering February, so it's gonna be more the Valentine's direction topics, I think. Let's see. We never know. Anyways, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. I wish you guys all a wonderful day. I wish you guys all a wonderful rest of the week. Stay tuned, stay positive, stay motivated. Thank you so much for your love. Natasha is out.